Nanoscience group here, we look at individual molecules. We're now at the point where seeing atoms is sort of old hat. Moving atoms is kind of old hat as well. We can now see inside individual molecules and see the bonds inside those molecules. And there's various different breeds of physics, of course. There's experimental physics, theoretical physics, computer simulations. And, you know, modern physics brings all those different strands together. So there's, in many ways, something for everyone. So I mentioned 60 symbols, and if you really want to get an insight, it says Nottingham Physics and Astronomy here, but really if you want to get an insight into many aspects of physics and astronomy, I'd like to recommend 60 Symbols. So it's a channel, YouTube channel, which is the brainchild of this guy, Brady Haran. And Brady has a number of different channels. His most popular is something called Numberphile, which has something like, well, I guess at this stage approaching 1.5 million subscribers, if not more. Hundreds of millions of views across the videos, and given the title Numberphile, you probably can hazard a guess as to what that channel is all about. 60 Symbols is the physics version. So Brady works with the University of Nottingham and a range of academics in the school and in other schools we do a series of short videos, anywhere from a couple of minutes, I guess, is the shortest, and I suppose the longest might be 20 minutes, something like that. And we cover a wide range of topics. And each one, when you go to the website, the main website, you will see a range of different symbols. Some of those symbols are fairly straightforward. Pi, Q here for charge. What else have we got there? H for Planck's constant. Some which are a little bit less, I guess, obvious. This one for Schrodinger's cat. And this one is our most popular video. We academics have no input at all into the 60 Symbols videos. Brady films them and he goes away, and the first time we see them is when we upload them. So it's a sort of warts and all presentation of physics. And that is useful, particularly in the context of you thinking about going on to do physics degrees, because it gives you an idea of the sort of enthusiasms and research interests, and also the way that physics is explained at university. And so that's why I bring it up. I flag it up here. We're very proud of this channel, of course, but as an insight into university physics and an insight into university scientists, 60 Symbols might be helpful. So I've mentioned the intellectual excitement and the intellectual challenge, etc., and the sheer fun of doing physics. But the great thing about a physics degree is, as well as all that intellectual challenge and intellectual excitement, you end up getting a really good job. And it's moved on, the perception of physics, thankfully, has moved on from where it was 20 years ago, where it used to be thought that basically if you did a physics degree, you either became a physics lecturer or a physics teacher. And that really is nonsense, and where our graduates go really bears out that that is nonsense. So if we look at this, down here, you can see, okay, we've got the typical ones: professor, lecturer, researcher, perhaps the ones you would think. But we've got ones on here that perhaps you mightn't have guessed: Royal Air Force navigator, patent attorney, what else have we got? Oil trader, some really exciting ones, head of MI6, some perhaps less exciting ones, but it gives you an idea of the whole scope, the range, the variety of careers that are possible with physics. And physics is seen to be a challenge, and a lot of employers really want to employ physicists because, rightly or wrongly, and I think it's rightly, the idea is that if you can really get your head around a physics problem and solve a physics problem, then you can tackle most things.